ROV says it expects turnout to be between 60 and 65%. Joining me now is Cynthia Paes, the Registrar of Voters. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time. Come on in. You accept on in. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
I have so many questions for you. Let's start with just the excitement, the enthusiasm. Midterm election, but we're getting a lot more. I think I said saw 60% of voters expected.
Yes, just looking at past data, the 2018 gubernatorial general election, we saw a 66% turnout. Just last year in the gubernatorial recall election, we saw a 60% turnout. So we could see something similar.
And when you're talking to voters here, what are the issues that you're hearing that are the most important for people?
What we've been encouraging voters to do is to not look at elections as a one-day event. So the week of October 10th, all voters in San Diego County had their mail ballots in hand. So from that date on, we've been encouraging voters to vote early. Tomorrow is the final day of voting. So if you've waited to vote until tomorrow, Election Day, we're asking voters to do your homework ahead of time. Grab that voter information pamphlet, fill out your sample ballot ahead of time, so when you arrive at the vote center, you could quickly mark your choices on the official ballot and be on your way.
And tomorrow we're expecting some rain. Will that have any impact? Obviously, the voting's been going on forever, and there's been inclement weather before, but are there any plans in place to kind of get things moving smoothly even if there is bad weather?
Our poll workers will be out there rain or shine. So we will have 218 vote centers open tomorrow at 7 a.m. They will be fully staffed with poll workers ready to assist. Of course, we're in constant communication with our Office of Emergency Services to notify us of any potential floods or anything that might impact a vote center, so we can quickly redirect voters to the nearest vote center to them.
And I know California is one of the safest places, one of the easiest places, I should say, to vote in the country. You guys have been open. 218 polling locations are open now. People could do the early voting. And the importance of signatures is really a key issue. And I know we're staying outside the ballot tabulation officers or some observers here. How are we making sure that everything is done safely and properly and there's no fraudulent voting, should you say?
Right. So in San Diego County, voting by mail is not new for us. San Diegans prefer the convenience of voting by mail, and prior to the change in this law, 80% of registered voters in San Diego had already signed up to permanently vote by mail for all elections. So we have processes in place and equipment in place to make the process very efficient. The key indicator to prevent fraud is the envelope itself. It's tracked by every vote. A voter can track it by signing up for Where's My Ballot, as well as we track every envelope. Also, you must sign your envelope, and each and every signature is compared against the voter's signature on file in the registration form. So that comparison must be done and verified before that envelope goes on to extract the ballot and then scan it into the count.
Registrar Cynthia Paes, thank you so much for your time. I know you have a busy day ahead of you tomorrow, so we'll let you get to it, but thank you so much for speaking with us. We really appreciate it. Let's talk about some of these candidates now. Governor Newsom was out campaigning over the weekend and again today for Democrats ahead of the midterm election. Newsom was in Orange County yesterday and today for Get Out the Vote events. Now, Newsom has not rallied for San Diego candidates during the last push, but was in San Diego to welcome President Biden into town as Biden was campaigning for Mike Levin. Now, Newsom is also on the ballot this year, but is a heavy favorite against Republican challenger Brian Dahle. Now, nationwide, more than 40 million voters have already cast their ballots. As ABC's M. Wynn explains, leaders on both sides of the aisle are making a last-minute pitch to excite their voters. Thank you.
It's Election Day Eve, and a handful of pivotal Senate races could determine whether Republicans or Democrats control that chamber.
I won my very first election by one single vote.
Both parties hoping their heavy hitters will get their voters out to the polls. President Biden in Maryland tonight rallying for Democratic candidates. In Ohio, former President Trump stumping for Republican Senate candidate J.D. Vance, who's in a tight race with Democrat Representative Tim Ryan.
Prices are too high, the energy crisis was self-inflicted, and we've got to get back to law and order and common sense.
Polls show 4 other key Senate races are still a toss-up: Pennsylvania, Nevada, Georgia, and Arizona.
The more folks that we can get to vote, regardless of who they're voting for, the stronger our democracy is.
This week, long lines outside polling centers as more than 40 million people have already cast their early ballots, breaking records for any midterm election. Top of mind for voters, the economy, inflation, and crime. Issues a new ABC News Washington Post poll finds most Americans trust Republicans to handle. For Democrats, the top issues are abortion and climate change. While it's the voters who actually turn out who will determine which issues were most important, one election expert says young voters could be key to deciding which party wins.
Some of the areas in the U.S. where we can see the biggest impact from the youth vote is around college campuses. And actually, some of the most competitive House districts this cycle are in those areas.
Across the nation, 35 Senate seats, all 435 House seats, and 36 governor's races are at stake.
We all know in our bones that our democracy is at risk.
Election experts are preemptively calling for patience, as it could take days to count all the votes. They stress any delays only mean officials are doing their jobs thoroughly. M1 ABC News, Washington.
And coming up at 5:30, we'll have more on what you need to know ahead of tomorrow and talk about election security. We're going to be here all throughout the hour. Kim and Lindsay.